Hello, I'm Mike Adam.
Hello there, Grammy hopefuls. My name is Jim Shear.
This is Gimme 5, and we are leading up to the big show with Grammy Album of the Year.
So what we're doing is we are ranking the 5 Album of the Year Grammy nominees.
Yep.
And I will kick things off. Number 5, Sound and Color from Alabama Shakes. Alabama Shakes have become a Grammy darling. I think the old timers like Brittany Howard. This album isn't top 5 of the year for me. It's not even top 50 of the year, so I hope it doesn't win. And I don't hate Alabama Shakes, but once again, I think they're getting favorable treatment from the Academy. At number 4, Traveler from Chris Stapleton. A nice country album. Country should be represented in this category since it is a force in popular music, but I don't see it as Album of the Year. Not in my eyes, although I think it could win. Okay. Number 3, Beauty Behind the Madness from The Weeknd. This is my favorite album out of the 5. I don't think it's a cohesive album though. There's a lot of really good songs on this, but it doesn't feel like a tight album to me.
Okay.
Number 2, 1989 from Taylor Swift. Not a Taylor Swift fan, but this is the people's choice.
Yeah.
Dumb teenage kids who like pop music love this album, and people who really take their music seriously love this album. And if it won Album of the Year, I wouldn't hate that. Because sometimes the people need to be right. Right? And at number 1 for me, To Pimp a Butterfly from Kendrick Lamar. Okay. I'm not crazy about Kendrick Lamar. I like Kendrick Lamar, and I'm not crazy about the album, but a lot of people I respect love this album. And if you looked at the end of the year lists, this was number 1 all over the place, and I think it should be reflected at the Grammys. Give it to Kendrick Lamar. Mike, give me 5.
So, these aren't my preference to like necessarily.
No, that makes sense.
It's just what I think is how it's gonna play out.
Yeah.
At the number 5 spot, I put Chris Stapleton there with Traveler. You know, he's been in the country game for a while, but I think as a solo artist, he's still finding his footing, and I think the album's okay. I don't see it taking the whole thing. At the number 4 spot, Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't know. People hype him up like crazy. I like J. Cole better than Kendrick Lamar, so I don't know. If he won, I would be very, very surprised. At the number 3 spot, Alabama Shakes, Sound and Color. I agree with what you said. I think I don't know, they have like a soft spot for them, the award show or something. They're just like, anytime they put out anything, they have to at least be nominated. It's odd. At the number 2 spot, Taylor Swift, 1989. Not necessarily the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but I do think it's a great album, and you know, it did well. You can't deny it. It was a big album. I do think The Weeknd, Beauty Behind the Madness, is gonna take it home.
I'd be fine with that.
I mean, he came out of nowhere. He's got such a good voice. It's like this kind of dark, different sound. I don't know. He's exploring different things there, and I think he's gonna take it home.
I would be happy with that, because the hit songs on that album are among my favorite of the year. It's pop with indie grit. Hits my sweet spot, but I think it's gonna be Kendrick Lamar or Taylor Swift, dark horse Chris Stapleton, but I would love it if The Weeknd won. And please look into your crystal ball and let us know what you think below. For Mike Adam, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see yins later.